hot take on bass? What do you mean hot take? Like, what do you mean? I'm too slow. Sorry. I'm too old for slang words, probably. Controversial opinion. Well, I have one, which is I think bass is better than guitar. And that's one that really triggers every musician probably. Is peace stored in the balls, brother? I had a C from biology, so I don't think I'm responsible enough to answer this question. Bro, neither of that, but you're close. I'm from Slovakia, so basically almost like Czech. Slovakia is close, I think. Yeah, Slovakia is basically a neighbor of, not basically, but it is a neighbor of Czech Republic, you know. So we're kind of similar. Slovakia, Czechia, also Poland. It's similar language, you know, similar people. Although Polish people are more crazy, I would assume. I'm Turkish. Nice. I had I have actually a Turkish boss in my work, but it's kind of cool. But he smokes all the time, everywhere he goes, and he doesn't like support Muslims or something like that. He doesn't support your religion or something like that. And he doesn't want to speak any other language than like your like Turkish language. He refuses to speak English as well. I don't know why. He probably doesn't support it because of the politician. Could be, I don't know, you know, your situation there. Um, I don't know, but you know that's what he told me. It's a long story, but basically he used Islam to gain supporters. I again I don't know, but that's what he told me. You know, he knows a few words in English and, sorry, not English, Slovak. But usually we speak like he speaks Turkish to a translator and it translates me to Slovak language. So that's what he told me. So I don't know, you know. Oh yeah, you are streaming. Oops, I just saw it had ended and thought you were done for the night. I'll head onto Twitch soon. It's pretty dead here. Alright, Ash. Yeah, Twitch is today more, but yesterday, YouTube were more people, you know. But I was counting with that not a lot of people will be here, but I wanted to try it, especially for how it sounds, how it looks. As for the sounds, it's I think not that bad, but I don't know. It shouldn't be lagging now, but you could tell me. Um, because I also connected the Wi-Fi to my computer directly. Um, put down a bit of the resolution, the FPS. So I don't know. Like I see it normal now. It was normal yesterday, so I'm not sure why it was lagging. But I don't know. Let me know if it's better now or not. Yeah, that sounds the most reasonable. Ash. Ash. Isn't Ash like the Pokemon character? The main like hero? I think so, no? I wasn't watching Pokemon, but yeah. It's good right now, but it was fine until 37 minutes on last one. Well, yeah, now it's like 20 minutes. But I think it's because of the Google. I think because I opened up, Google, and I had their um, Songster. I have their other, windows opened, and I opened up also YouTube. So I think that messed it up. I will recharge my older phone and will look up there on Songster songs when someone wants. I believe it's because of that, because yesterday it went fine. A couple of people were here on YouTube. I was asking, they were telling me it's alright, it's fine, as for the sound and visual. So, um, yeah, I think it messed up with Google and YouTube. So I'll recharge my older phone and we'll look up stuff there as for Songster or songs that people want. Actually, tomorrow I have a concert. Yay! You should be there as my photographer. Cool bass. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Do you want a song? Request some song. I hope I know it. A good idea also might be worth getting a multi-input cable so bass is in, but also that old phone, so as you listen it sounds at the same volume as the bass itself. Um, Yeah, but again, I was asking if it's not like copyright or something like that on Twitch or YouTube. When I put on songs from Songster, like I know it's not the same as the full song, but if it's not like copyrighted or a problem with them, I'm not sure about that. Hysteria Muse, I know it just a bit, maybe ish. I forgot the I forgot the rhythm of it. I forgot the rhythm. How is playing Hysteria, chat? I ain't going out there unless it's covered in the booking fee, and I only fly private jet. Well, that sucks. Private jet, private jet from London to Bratislava, Slovakia, would be like 20k, I believe. Something like that, one way. Songster is fine, but actual song is gonna get yo ass. Well, that sucks. Well, but when Songster is fine, then it should be alright, you know. Songster is enough. Um, but yeah, well, that's the cost I am. Well then, poor Fredo. He has no money, and of course you are like that, cause your parents drive a Rolls Royce. He's more expensive. Oh, nice. Thank you, bro. But I forgot the rhythm of Hysteria. I can't remember the rhythm of Hysteria. What the hell? What is wrong with me? I would need to hear the drums, and I can't do it right now cause yeah, I don't want the stream to lag. He's more expensive. I remember at the time when I thought you are Fredo, a boy that loves Iron Maiden. That were good times. It's been almost a year. That's crazy. Not but like I don't mean the revelation of yours, but like I mean the TikTok streams that I started. It was like a year ago. I believe so, something like that. I believe it was March, but I don't know when you did came up on the streams. But I know it will be somewhere like in this time a year ago when I hit like 10k on YouTube, on TikTok. So it's crazy. It's crazy that I'm doing it just like a short time, and it seems for me like it's already been like 3 years. Social media. Actually, what were you doing these last days? Cause you were not writing, you know, on Discord, nothing, nothing. 2 minutes to midnight, brother. I actually know that one probably. Maybe not. I believe that around this time I first joined Alives as mod, but first time joining Alive was April when you did that rating rating fan songs thing. I can't remember that. I believe actually I should do also streams on TikTok because it's a lot of engagement, like it's a lot of like new people, not like a lot of like donations there, you know but it's a lot of new people. So actually I'm thinking of switching it up, doing TikTok um for some time, and then like YouTube and etc. I mean in one day, like an hour and an hour and a half like on TikTok, then an hour here. And moderate have free. Yeah, I believe too much free will, too much. But yeah, we can do like TikTok also, but I will see how the app on my PC will work on TikTok because they have like live studio app. So I'm not sure how it will go, you know. If it's that simple as Prism Live, there shouldn't be a problem. But we'll see. But probably will do that because you can't do all the apps at the same time because TikTok there's problem with that. But I like streaming on TikTok because I can say whatever I want. I can listen to any song what I want. It's not that much regulated. Like Kick is the same, but yeah, YouTube and Twitch there is problem with them. So yeah. You answered a question earlier about what I've been up to, studying, and more studying. Well, that sucks. I'm on YouTube. I know, brother. I see that. I appreciate it that you came from YouTube. Appreciate it. Well, I was playing you everything I remember from 2 minutes. I know many Iron Maiden songs, by the way, but yeah. YouTube again, but just as a viewer tonight. Ah, scary. What do you mean scary? Well, I can make you a moderator there, you know, but I can do that, you know. Awesome. Thank you. I can't remember the trooper. It took my life, but I'll take yours too. Actually, I believe let's try the never done moderation on here. So yeah, we can try that. But actually, I believe you are scaring the people, you know, because yesterday you weren't here, and a couple of people were on YouTube. Now you are here, and yeah, and people are scared of you probably, or I don't know. You have a bad reputation from TikTok. I think. Power of the top G. I like the bounce on the intro for the trooper. Never thought of doing that. What do you mean the bounce? Actually, it's so weird to see on YouTube. That's like very rare. Slide, I think. I can't remember what I played. I can't remember what sliding. Have you ever played Cry of Fear? I believe, brother, yes, but I can't remember it anymore. I have played like, I believe, hundreds of games on Xbox, on PC, on Nintendo, on PlayStation. Because I used to be a gamer, you know. But yeah, but can't remember it. It was years ago, you know, that I played games. The in-video chat is slower than before. I just noticed. Well, that sucks. It's been, yeah, we are at 38 minutes of the stream, so it's probably the time when the stream starts lagging. And I see it lagging. So I believe I will only do streaming of 37 minutes, then I turn it off, and then I turn it on again. What about Titanfall 2? Titanfall? Titan? Like in Slovak language it's Titanfall. In English it's Titanfall, I think. Yeah, I played that one. But like my favorite game is Halo. We're at 39 minutes, so I believe it starts lagging now. Yeah, Halo was also like one of my first games, Halo 3. Then I bought every other Halo game, but um, yeah, I think one of no, I think one of my first game was on Xbox was Need for Speed, then Call of Duty, and Halo. I'm not sure of the order. My father got us an Xbox. Yeah, my too. Yeah, exactly. He bought me an Xbox, and I don't know what was the like the first game, but I had like 80 games at least on Xbox. Then on PC, I don't know how much. And then I had a Nintendo, which I still have, and it works perfectly fine. And there was another like 50 games, you know. Um, and a friend of mine had PlayStation, so I also played that pretty often. So you know, might be worth investing an Ethernet cable. Actually, I put the I actually well, the problem is I can connect it to an Ethernet cable. The problem is um, my camera is connected with my PC through the Wi-Fi. So once I connect one through the Ethernet, then the Wi-Fi will the camera will not work, or might try it somehow else. I don't know. I will play with it cause like tomorrow and on Sunday I'm away, so the nearest stream will be on Monday. So I'll try, you know, play with it. Ask Mia. Maybe with my arcade machine in my lounge, I have one game. Well, that's yeah, that sucks. One game. Actually, if I knew this about you, I wouldn't make you a moderator. No, I'm just joking. No, but I'm just joking. But I was a gamer a lot. I played hours every day, a lot. So yeah, back in the day, you know. But basically, most of the games from you know like 2007 till like 2017 or something like that, I played all the games that went out. You know, you using OBS. I'm using actually I'm using what it's called Prism Live Studio, but I might switch it up to OBS. Maybe OBS will handle it, the stream better. We'll see. I don't know. I will play with it. You know, it's still testing. It's the second stream. Yesterday was the first one. You know. Hi Eden, how are you doing? You want a song? At home I have Ethernet on main computer, but also stream video camera from phone, which uses its own Wi-Fi connection. So I guess it's the same and it'll work. So, yeah, I will try it again. As I said, I will play with it. I will, I will play with it. It's just the second stream. I needed to try it. I will look, but again, when you go on my YouTube and look up the yesterday stream, it was with no problem. But I don't see any lags now, so I don't know. I will ask Mia, you know, and we'll see. But I haven't, streamed in so long that I needed to at least start. But for sure, if I will set it up, maybe better. But for sure, I will do Monday also stream on TikTok to boost the engagement. We'll see. Probably both. I just kick things until my internet works. Yeah, well, I do the same, you know. I usually it does work. Care of the what Wi-Fi connection between phone and computer. That's one way of doing it. Yeah. I will test it. We'll see. But is it like lagging now or is it bad? I don't see it bad. Before I saw it lagging, now I see like alright. I've been told to close the computer and get my ass to bed. Good night, King. Good stream. Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Good night. I turn on my microphone, what the hell. More just the audio thing, really, as soon as I say that. Sounds good here. Audio thing is horrible. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm trying my best, actually. Like, what the hell. Play some old school Black Rose, Teen Lizzy. Brother, I know the song. I don't know the bass line there, or I can't remember it. Actually, why could, like, why aren't you like Mr. Not Visible, who says sounds good here? Cause you just You just say everything negative about my stream. Because that would be lying to you. Yeah, yeah, you are right. You're right. Okay. I'm sorry. You're right. But isn't like the small legs just because of like the background? Maybe. Yeah, gotta be more positive. Cause like I have horrible background here. That's why I use the the green screen. But maybe it's because of that. I'm not sure. I can um what the hell is that? How do I remove no background? Well, that's not what I meant. And I don't want a virtual balance. Bro, original, but oh, okay. Well, this is my original background. Maybe it will lag less now, but the background is terrible. Invest in a green screen. I don't have money for that because I don't have any donations. But I do actually might have some sponsorships, we'll see. There are a lot of collaborations maybe. So we'll see. Why I don't wanna, brag about it or talk about it until it's done. But at least some money is earned. But the background is, I don't know, horrible. I don't know how to change it. But is it like now less lagging? Audio sync is good now. Well, finally. Well, then it's because of the background. Then I will put here like a black cloud or something like that. Just to make the background better or something like that. Yeah, the audio is pretty much. I just wanted to have a nice background. It's a software you're using probably. But when it's now okay, then it's been just the background. But yeah, like I can try it on OBS, but the problem with OBS was the camera, and it did not want it to sync with my iPhone. So that was the only like only problem. Cheap viewers on stream, but what? What should I do with cheap? Actually, you need to go to Twitch and take care of cheap viewers. That's a scam. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright. Ashley, take care of that. You are the top G moderator. Mod Ash time. It's like it's like Super Saiyan mode. Then you have Super Ash mode. Isn't Clifford software? It's Clifford. Well, I can. Uh, I don't know what to do with it here. Yeah, then talk a lot. But is it like now? Is it better as the thing and etc.? Because if it's now okay, then like the Streamlabs would be alright. I just need to, make the background better. But if it's now synced alright, then, you know. Because I banned the account and reported for scam. Nice. Nice. Super mode Ashley. There is no audio sync problem, so yeah. Oh, that's nice. But still, I will try also OBS, because the OMA TV streams that I want to do, I need OBS for that. I need OBS for that. So, but yeah. So if it's now fine, you're saying it's fine. So just to better up the background, and it should be alright. And one of my softboxes to move a bit. What the hell? What about directly plugging in your in your phone to laptop for it using OBS? Well, that's the problem. It did not work, cause like OBS didn't recognize my plugged-in phone as a camera or as a device. Cause I have Windows, PC and my phone is an iPhone. So there is like an issue. But I can try it again, I guess. Yeah, I will try it, I will prepare for it. So on Monday the streams will be a bit better again. I might be able to help. My mom had similar issues. Well, I'm glad I have similar issues than your mom, but yeah, she has a Rolls Royce and I don't, so, but at least we have some similar issues, yeah. But yeah, I can message you about it, yeah. We'll see. I had to select camera option through the PC. When I did it, OBS didn't recognize otherwise. Uh, I can't remember how I did it, but I will check it out, definitely. But not today anymore, it's almost 12:30 a.m., So today we'll leave it here at what's called Prism. Also, we are at an hour of streaming and not lying. Yeah, true. Yes. Yes. I should do maybe some gambling, no, or something like that on streams, so I attract more people. I will put Plinko balls here and play it to the Mario theme or something like that. I can't remember the Mario theme. Touch wood? What? Do I look like a woodpecker or something like that too? Gambling. I think gambling and base will go good together, but I don't have the money for it. I need donations. YouTube no fancies. True. Gambling is forbidden on YouTube, sadly. Well, that sucks. Then where do all the streamers gamble? Probably on Twitch or Kick, no? Subway Surfers in the bottom half of the screen? Well, I could do that. Touch wood is saying for luck here. Oh, alright. Also, guys, I didn't show you my super duper microphone for 10 euros. What do you say? But it sounds better than the microphone from iPhone when I speak, though. And it has a light, it has a light. And cool, huh? Copyright is in a message. Do I look like a woodpecker to you? Yeah, I do know YouTube has restrictions, so that's why I'm trying to be careful and not, how should I say it politely, uh, reckless and out of chains as I am on TikTok. And you guys actually do know how I was on the streams, or how I am on the streams on TikTok, and I swear a lot, and I'm saying everything, and you know, uh, yeah. And TikTok doesn't care. I was even, yeah. I remember one stream I was we are discussing the Austrian painter. Yeah. So me with my mic in one studio being £1,000, you can get that good mix for flipping €10. Come on, Christ, yeah. Actually. I don't know why Nina did not join, because I told her that I'm streaming. I don't know why she did not join. I was expecting her to be here as well. Yes, I do. Well, so yeah, so on TikTok I can be more reckless, and the TikTok streams probably will get me arrested one day, maybe. Um, Especially if it's stored on TikTok somewhere. So yeah. But here I am more like calm down, yeah. But also like the people. Or pizza dough. She's busy fingering her guitar or pizza dough. Yeah, true. Yeah, probably. Probably both. Um, but also like people here, on YouTube or Twitch, if they join, they are um, more like chilled out, Then on TikTok, they are more like, yeah, I want this, yeah, question, this and this. And if I don't answer them, they are, why don't you answer me, blah, 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 and they go like, they go like woodpeckers. Kick streams have zero, basically. Yeah, that's true. I know kick streams. Yeah, also TikTok basically could be. Yeah, TikTok does some have about, yeah, TikTok and Kick are alright, but I know Twitch and YouTube are more of a problem there. What you can say, etc. So I was actually um yeah, I was actually looking it up, what I can say, what I can't say as for the swearing words, etc. It's why I'm happily banning people on TikTok. Yeah, true. But yeah, like, um, I think if yeah, probably the best is to stream both. Go also here and then also on TikTok, cause TikTok is high engagement, many followers. It's like 2, 3, 4,000 people during one stream. During 2, 3 hours of streaming. But here the people are more chill. They more talk with you, etc. They stay longer, and I believe they are more like loyal as well. If they like your streams. Yeah, TikTok is a bit chaotic. Yeah, Twitch is trickier than TikTok, but YouTube is worst of them all. Yeah, could be. Yeah, like I'm actually scared if I, do something wrong on YouTube. They ban my YouTube account, which is doing pretty fine and decent now already. But probably I will do both, you know. Do also like the TikTok streams and also, you know, cause like yeah, TikTok is chaotic, but you know, you people, Ash, you know, Eden, etc., came from TikTok, you know. So once there is someone who likes your, you know, your content, he can be, you know, a loyal fan, or really helpful with something, you know. Actually, would have time to have a blonde if managing YouTube rather than TikTok. Yeah, but like on yeah Monday I will do also TikTok stream. I'll do both. You know, can't be getting high on the job. Yeah, true. Actually, true. I forgot for whom the bell tolls. Maybe TikTok for 30 minutes a day and then make it clear you're coming to these platforms for longer. What do you mean I was all the time in the beginning of Henry's TikTok life's career? Not like the whole beginning, but yeah, you are right. Yeah, I will do something like, but like 30 minutes, yeah, I don't think it's enough. I'll probably like an hour and then come here, you know. Um, we'll see. But I will do it like that. But also the TikTok streams should be like leveled up a bit more, cause like the sound will go directly, you know, through the PC. So the streams on TikTok should be better as well, like quality. So it should, you know, attract maybe more people. But I believe what really will like boost my streams will be the Omet TV, you know, streams that I will play for people. I think that will really like push me more because people like to watch that. That doesn't matter if it's, you know, on TikTok or anything else. Anyway, I might go sleep soon, but either IDK Sterling. Saw him today on TikTok. Why are you going to sleep? Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, exactly. As Andrew Tate once told that, you know, I go to sleep at 6 a.m. and wake up at 5:59 a.m. So minus 1 minute sleep. So take note, Ashley. So my TV is good, yeah. Yeah, I think that will, you know, help me to push more to more people and maybe to stand out because I don't think there is a lot of musicians that does the streams like that, or I haven't seen that a lot, you know, like for bass players. I know like Davey 504 did that some time ago. He had some videos like that, but I don't know if he does that on like a regular basis, you know. But like on a consistent basis, if I will do that, I think it will make me stand out and like make me push to more people, and I can get a really like decent fan base from that, even on like on Twitch. I can step on. I actually can get kicked out of Oxford for it. Well, that sucks. That sucks. But once I would have like a fan base, that people recognize me, people will come to my streams even to just chat with me. I would like even to play some games or something like that. Once I have also a better setup, in the future, I would definitely like to play maybe some games, and just chill and just chat. Basically, I'm doing the same thing now, but I'm stroking my bass. I'm fingering my bass, so yeah. Wish I was up north, West England till thought, but you know, up northwest mentioned. Ab Abahu 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 Yeah. Abahu Sorry, I don't know. I don't know how to speak British English. Anyway. Game stream would be cool. Yeah, I would definitely like to do that. Something like that. In the future when I have maybe some fan base, then to do like, some game you would choose, and a boho. What the hell? I should say a boho. But yeah, I need firstly, some fan base, and I would like to, do some games as well. Like for example, Ronnie Radke. He's a musician, but he does, anything else, but not the music on the streams. Yo, what's up? You want a song? Yeah, I'm with Poch. Just two British people in the chat. Yeah, I will not interact with that. Because I. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just joking. But I never in my life heard a worse accent than the girl with the apple juice and what it was, I don't know, but she was like Scottish. something like that. Actually, I was sending it to you. I never heard more worse accent than that. I can't even like try to do the accent if I wanted to. Apple juice. Yeah, I can't even do the accent if I wanted to. Like if I had to do the Scottish accent for like $1 million, I couldn't be able to do that. That's my accent. Yeah, I know, Ashley. I know. We will ignore the fact that it's your accent. Hot take, I don't actually like tea. You don't like tea with milk? Your British 5 p.m. Most casual drink. Like I was in London and nobody at 5 p.m. Was drinking tea. Yeah, we know, Ashley, you like only tea with whiskey. A, bo- a bottle of water. A bottle of water. I it would be pretty interesting for me if like British people could like try to do our accent, so like the Slavic English, because like every country has their own like form of how should I say, the accent of the English, you know. We have the Slavic English, then there is the Indian English. Don't tell me what to do, you know. Why is Scottish? Oh my god, that's. I was, yeah, that's, I can't even do the accent, what the hell. Japanese in English. Hello, how you doing? I could do a good Japanese Englishman. Konnichiwa. How you doing? I think. Japanese Englishman, Henry. LongFingerHenry. Lucky you, Eden, cause the accent there isn't strong compared to the towns. Just about, yeah, liberal Manchester. I'm proud. Do not be school. I'm risk my YouTube account here. Well, I will not risk to read that. I will definitely not risk to read that. And there is now an alarm clock. Yeah, true. Yeah, I can't do that. Water. Well, let's do the USA accent. Water. I would tell you actually if there was another Twitch scam. But I actually probably will end the stream, guys, because I'm getting pretty tired. And you know, tomorrow I have concert. I also want to record some videos in the morning. So we probably will end it today. And we see each other on Monday. I will try, you know, try to maybe upgrade it, the background, etc. Try maybe the OBS too. We'll see. But yeah, I will do also TikTok. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I have a 15 euro microphone, but my headphones are like 200 euros. So, because you need to more to listen than to speak, you know, that's deep. That's deep. And that's Henry's how it's called, Henry's thoughts for sleep, for deep thinkers. Whatever. Yeah. Good night, guys. Thank you very much for joining.